What's up, guys? Landon Donovan here, and you're listening to Two Balls and a Mic podcast.
How's it going, guys? Tony here, Two Balls and a Mic. We are here with the one and only Landon Donovan. Landon, you are part of my nightmares because I'm a Mexican supporter. But you know what? I respected the game from the beginning to the end. And you're bringing soccer here to San Diego. What's the difference between being in the pitch and being on the sidelines now?
So do you forgive me for helping bring soccer here now?
I forgive you.
Okay,
and you know what? I actually have a little story because in my mind I was a kid when I saw this, but I'm sorry to bring it up, but I'm a Chivas fan too, and Jalisco's sacred to me. And I know there was a couple of incidents years back we forgot about it, but I forgive you for that one too, for bringing it.
Memory on that.
Absolutely. But how are you liking the new manager role?
I love it. For people will tell you, people who have played a sport for a long time, it's hard to find your next passion.
Absolutely.
And I think I finally found it. So it took me a few years, but I'm really excited about the opportunity. I'm really enjoying it so far. And, you know, we haven't kicked an official ball in a match yet, but I feel really good about where we're at.
How do you feel about the support you're getting tonight, especially? A lot of people came out.
Incredible. I could not in my wildest dreams have predicted that this many people would come out on a Thursday night with a few days' notice. So it tells you a lot about what we're doing. I think we're trying to do things the right way, and it looks like it's starting to come to fruition.
Absolutely. One last question. If you can have one pair of cleats back when you were a kid, when you were in the World Cup, your favorite pair of cleats that you could have right now,
a good question,
which one would you have?
It's a really good question. I think the original Tiempos.
Oh, beautiful. Comfortable.
Nike for life.
And you know what? Those are comfortable. I love those shoes too.
So good, right? What about you?
Mine are actually I played indoor soccer a lot, the Sambas or any variation of Sambas.
I remember them well, my friend. I could never do it, but I remember them well.
No, it was comfortable.
I still respect you, though.
No, same. Likewise here. I'm excited to see you guys on the field. Thank you for bringing soccer here to San Diego again. And we're looking forward to it, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the support.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Two Balls and a Mic. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Chiba. What's up, everyone? How's it going, Tony?
It's going good, man. It was a week. It was a pretty awesome week.
Yeah, man. Last week we thought we had a great week. This week we had an even better one, man.
I'd say so myself. If everything goes right and the editing worked, we just heard Sir Landon Donovan.
Yes, sir.
The LeBron James of U.S. soccer. The Michael Jordan of U.S. soccer. I mean, how many people wouldn't want to meet Landon Donovan and
let alone interview him?
Yeah, and we got the chance to do that. It was last Thursday, actually, the day before Valentine's Day, because we got invited and we attended as official media to go and see the kit launch party.
It was a lot of fun, man. I had a blast that day. I mean, we went, it was last Thursday, and the kid reveal party, the kits are amazing, man. I love them.
Yeah, and so I think the kits that they had were awesome. They had some jackets that all the staff were wearing. They were awesome.
Oh, yeah.
The goalkeeper kits.
The goalkeeper jersey, man.
Again,
oh, my God.
You should see it around here. There's three different goalkeeper jerseys. I've never seen a team that was allowed to wear a different logo with a goalkeeper kit. We actually spoke to some pretty cool individuals from the Loyals, and they gave us some insider information. And they were like,
they had to ask for permission.
They had to ask for
a lot
permission.
Of places.
Yeah, they had to ask for permission. And then when they did ask, the soccer league was just like, well, yeah, nobody's asked to do that before. I guess
and it's such a great idea. Like, it's crazy that nobody really thought of that. I wonder if it had maybe like a restriction with their sponsors certain teams have. So the main sponsor for San Diego Loyals is Stone Brewing, and they have the Stone Brewery on the jersey, and the goalkeeper jersey has the gargoyle all big in the middle.
I think our one of our connects during the presentation coined the term gargoyle. They seem to be really proud of that one.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll give it to them, man. It's great.
It's gonna look really good. They have 2 colors out right now. They have the kit, and they have the all orange kit. There's another kit that's coming out later because Adidas didn't have that color. They didn't.
The
it was
Tory color, yeah, Tory green.
Tory green. That one is gonna be.
Oh,
really
that kit's
cool.
gonna be great. That's gonna be the home kit for sure. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go orange as away. But yeah, that Tory green should look great. We got inside information that hopefully by playoffs, if not by the next season for sure, they'll have the jersey. Also, the goalkeeper jersey is gonna be out March 7th, I believe. That's when we were told it would be released for everyone to buy it. I think it's gonna sell out quickly.
Yeah, which one would you take out of the 3 goalkeeper jerseys?
I really like that purple one.
That purple one's nice. What about next?
The yellow one was pretty good.
Yeah,
I like the yellow one too, and then the other one at the end. But I mean, I met some really great people on Thursday, man.
Yeah, and I mean, we met a couple of the players. We'll have some of those interviews up later in the week. Some of the questions. I'm still in shock that Landon Donovan.
You got that interview with him. That's crazy.
Yeah, and honestly, it was really cool because they threw us all on the media side when they had like Univision. Actually, when we came in, there's a paper that has the list of all the media, and then it says LA Times, it has KUSI, it has Telemundo, Univision, and all these Channel 8, and then it says 2 balls and a mic. And then it said next to it, Tony Sanchez, 2 balls and a mic.
I know it's coming right now, man.
+1.
I hate that.
How's it going? +1.
So I sent my RSVP like everybody else too, and when we met the lady that did the media, I introduced myself. Hey, I'm the +1. How's it going?
What did she say?
She said, "Isn't it great being a +1 at this event?"
Wasn't it great? Wasn't it great being a +1?
You know what, man? I was glad I was there. I'm glad I met all those people. Hopefully they know my name in the future.
Yeah, +1. I'm just kidding.
If I get stuck with +1, man, I'm gonna end up quitting the show, man. I'm just playing with you guys.
I mean, no, I'm kidding. But no, a couple people actually came up to us, and we were there with stickers. We were there to talk to people. Hey, how's it going? We're a podcast. We're starting. We're this. We're that. And then people would come up to us like, "Are you guys the 2 Balls and a Mic podcast?"
Yeah, we already follow you on Instagram, Twitter, this and that. We're like, what? That's crazy, man.
That was.
We were the popular kids at that event, man.
I'm sure you don't know anything about that, so it must have been a
+1. I guess not, you know.
But it was awesome when they presented the guys. I was right in front row on the stage on the corner, and right up where I was at was Landon, and so as he went to the side,
we're on a first name basis now.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said last week, didn't I say last week? As long as I make eye contact with Landon, it's done. It's a sealed deal. And there we go. So I locked eyes because he was trying to figure out, like, oh my God, where am I going to step? And I just like, hey, watch out. And then I got reached into my pocket, got a sticker.
Perfect.
He's just
super smooth.
Cool. Put it in his pocket. Like como si nada. Some of the players there they had just gone through training. I don't know if you noticed, they were estaban acalambrados.
Oh yeah. They were tired.
They were walking up. They had the cleats on. They were like, all right, let's go. They gave beers to everybody.
You could tell some of those players don't drink. Yeah. And they maintain a great physique. They're healthy, and you could tell they really don't drink during the season or at all. Because some of them were just kind of sipping on the beer a little bit, just to show support. Yeah. And then you had other players just chugging the beer, man.
Yeah, no,
it was really great. It was a really like casual event that it just went super smooth. It was a lot of fun for everyone.
I mean, it kind of reflects where we live here. San Diego is all about. Yeah. It's just casual, lax.
I mentioned it a lot. It's just about the brewery, about the beer, man.
No, yeah. They were gung ho about it, and you know what? Yeah. The kit looks good. It's a great sponsor. It represents the city. it's gonna be just okay. So in the interview, when I interviewed Landon, right?
Yeah.
There was in the beginning of it, like I wasn't gonna mention it. I knew in my heart of hearts I was gonna interview him at some point, and I was gonna bring this up, but not the first one. So I mentioned a little incident. Yeah. Little incident that happened in Jalisco. You guys can look that up. Landon Donovan, Jalisco. Don't want to.
I called what his response is gonna be. I told you he's gonna say, "I don't remember. I don't recall."
He has a foggy memory. He's my friend now. He won me over, so I don't want to.
He did call you his friend.
Speak ill. He said it was a good question. He called me my friend. He did this.
Yes, sir.
This into my eyes. I mean,
I shook his hand too, guys. Don't worry. He knows who the +1 is.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Tony? How's it going, +1? ¿Qué onda, mi +1?
Oh man, I swear, I hope we get to be on a first name basis with them and eventually be like, hey, what's up, dude?
No, and we hope to do that this Saturday.
Yeah.
So Saturday they play against Costa del Este FC at 8 p.m. at Torero Stadium. We're going to be there.
It's going to be packed, man. I already saw some of the tickets. You can find your tickets at SDLoyal.com or just go on their Twitter and click on the link. The prices are from like 20-something bucks to like 70-something bucks. But I saw like all the cheaper tickets were pretty much all sold out already. So it's going to be a lot of fun actually watching them play a first official game in their new stadium.
Yeah, I mean, it's something exciting. It's like I said, the birth of a professional soccer team, any team, and it's just cool that we're actually starting this project and they're starting that project. So it
aligned well together, man. I told people there, we started this just at the right time.
Yeah, and it seems to be paying off. As you guys can tell, we got some stuff from the Loyals, and we're gonna follow them. We're gonna go ahead and follow them just because this is a really unique position to be in. It's a brand new team. It's great, something I've always wanted here in San Diego. I've played in TJ my entire life.
Yeah,
just because there's not such a fun and engaging, non-expensive scene in the States, and it's something good. Hopefully that's bringing soccer to the masses, just like the guys we also met, Bridge Barcata.
Oh yeah, we met up with them. We actually sticker swapped with them and got to interview one of them.
Yeah, and so those interviews are coming. We want to interview whoever we get, any players, and again, our interviews. We can ask you about tactics, this and that. How was this? How did you feel in the 45th minute at this and this and that? Or we could just ask what we asked Landon, what's your favorite shoe? Which shocked me.
He loved the question, man.
He loved it. Not that he loved the question. Like I was shocked because they had just unveiled the kit from Adidas, and then I'm asking him like
Nike all the way.
Yeah, Nike all the way. I'm like,
that was great.
Yeah,
that was great.
Cool. I don't know. I froze. I wasn't expecting that, but it's crazy. No, we had a blast. Thank you for everybody at San Diego Loyal.
It was a lot of fun.
Who welcomed us. They were super nice, made some great connections, and hopefully we can keep this bond going. I like what we got with them. It's awesome.
It was great. It was definitely unexpected and expected at the same time, if you know what I mean. But I mean,
what do you mean?
Like I didn't expect to like meet everyone we met and have that reputation that we had. I didn't think they'd be so cool and so inviting to us. Like, oh yeah, that's great. You guys are welcome. This and that. I thought they would think we were just like a small podcast that's starting. Actually, I feel really respected by them.
That's the only thing that's small about us.
Straight up.
Podcast. But no, it's
we're growing. We're growing. We'll get to our size eventually.
It's a reflection of how much this community actually cares, not just about soccer, but about this project, and they care about each other. There's a couple of podcasts that you know are supporting us, liking us. The Fairweather podcast. There's the Soccer Talk. There's with Darren Smith, who works at 1360. Saw him over there. He has his own podcast, the Unnamed podcast.
There's the Loyals podcast too.
The Loyals podcast. And you know what? Everybody, there's enough piece of the pie for everybody to have a good share and have great content. There's some podcasts that are specifically loyal, and so check them out too. We're going to cover them. We're going to be there, and hopefully we can get some good content. But, we're
also main sports in general.
Main sports,
professionals
soccer,
everywhere.
Something that's been eluding us this whole time, and I don't know how we haven't talked about it, but it's perfect.
We've been busy with other stuff.
We're talking about Chicharito. who came in to LA Galaxy. It was about...
I don't know what he's doing, man. I don't know why. I mean, that video made me cry.
Yeah.
Of him talking to his family, that video made me tear up, man. It was heartbreaking. Him talking about it, it's time to like start ending my career. Who would have thought, man? If time flies so so fast.
Is he gonna go to Chivas? Is he gonna retire with Chivas?
He has to. He has to. But he signed. I don't know how long was the contract with Galaxy. 2 years, 3 years.
Couple years, yeah. But I mean, I would have loved for him to go back and instead
I wish he
of
would have
going
gone right now instead of Galaxy,
Yeah.
man. Because Chivas is struggling and we need him.
Yeah,
But I mean, it is what it is. He's in the MLS. A lot of Mexican players are heading to the MLS. How does Galaxy benefit on having it? Is it more that they benefit from his talent or the money?
that money is gonna come in. Those
It's gonna be
jerseys
like,
are gonna fly off.
Yeah, kind of like when Neymar went to Barca.
But I think the competition between LAFC and Vela and Chicharito and Galaxy,
Oh, that's great marketing right there, man.
it just writes itself. It just writes
them
itself.
two being the cover.
Yeah.
I see the billboard right now, man.
I kind of
It's
wish Vela was still like super upset at the Mexican team, and then Chicharito was just the good guy who's like, "Come on, guy, come on, Vela, vamos, Vela." But
Well, I mean, Chicha can't go to Mexico with Tata Martinez there. He already said, I'm not going to call him up anymore.
it's I mean, yeah, and hopefully he does well enough to prove him wrong. You know,
Hopefully. I mean, I feel like he's going to be on fire this year with MLS. Hopefully he scores a lot of goals. I don't know if Bella will be the MVP again. He was on fire last season. And again, we're going to try our best to keep up with MLS, especially with these two great players now in the MLS. And another player went to the MLS recently.
Pizarro,
Who I think was an even bigger shock than Chicha going to the MLS.
yeah, he's a young kid. He could have gone
24
honestly,
years old. He
anywhere.
needs to be in Europe already. He's such a great talent.
But I mean,
I'll tell you
Keep
this,
winning.
though. If he stayed in Chivas another year, he would have been in Europe already.
yeah, I think so. I think so.
For sure. Probably in Netherlands or a small team, but he would have been in Europe in either Europa League team or a Champions League team.
It's insane that we have. And then the thing about that is he's not like he was contracted by the team itself. MLS works in a way where MLS is the one that contracts him, and then he's the one that goes play for the team. It's a weird structure.
Different, yeah.
But I mean, you only wish for the best for the kid, and hopefully he develops into something that can be usable for the Mexican team. At the end of the day, that's what I care
the
for.
team is promising, ran by David Beckham.
Yeah,
It's a promising team. Hopefully he takes the lead. Hopefully he builds confidence, because we really need Pizarro in the Mexican national team, man.
yeah, we need some work. I mean, especially with the U.S. getting stronger with Pulisic, who
Yeah.
he plays when he plays, and he doesn't develop as fast as I want him as a Chelsea fan. We'll get to that later. But yeah, so hopefully they can get stronger, and then we can come back with a stronger Mexican team. But I like the movement. This is all part of the MLS, the loyal, everything is just part of the growth of soccer.
Soccer is growing, man.
It's
growing in the U.S.
It's in a place where I never thought it would be. As a Mexican fan, it's great, but I never really truly appreciate it over here now that they can be a superpower if they want to. If they really set their mind to it, the U.S. can be a superpower in soccer, just like they are in every other sport. But yeah,
that's one of the reasons why I support the Mexican national team more than the U.S. Because the U.S. is so much better at every other sport that this is a one sport that Mexico can claim they're better at. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I support Mexico more.
Sorry, Landon.
Sorry about that, man.
Sorry, buddy.
Nothing personal.
Moving on. So we have more soccer. It's a soccer-heavy episode today.
Oh, yes,
Football.
sir. Gotta love it.
It's fine. But we got some Champions League coming up.
The champions.
I want to be buried to that song. Buried.
So that's my alarm when I wake up every morning.
Feeling like
I
a
wake
champion
up
every
feeling
day.
like a champion, man. But the biggest news in this is Manchester City.
What a Valentine's Day gift they got. they got themselves out of the Champions
for the
League.
next 2 years.
Oh my
gotta
God.
love it as a Man U fan. Gotta love it as a soccer fan, man. No City for 2 more years in the Champions League. After not following some FFP rules, if you wonder what that means, it's just they were lying about how much money they were spending.
They were cheating.
Or they were cheating. They were finding money from somewhere else. And it's great that they got banned. Man. They're well deserving.
At the end of the day, they still got caught cheating. I know you don't know a lot about baseball.
Oh, I've seen the comparisons from the players that they've tagged, like
so
the league.
With the baseball thing, it's the Houston Astros that they got caught cheating and this and that, but they still got to keep their championship. Let me ask you: would you rather keep a championship if you got caught cheating? Would you be okay with that? Would you risk it?
Nah, they have to take it away.
I mean, that's the debate because they haven't taken it away. What does taking it away do? It's you know, it's a conversation for a different sport podcast, baseball. But yeah, they got caught cheating, and I think they're gonna appeal. They might get the appeal or the ban dropped, maybe a year.
But still, man, it's great that they got caught. We don't want to be seeing this type of cheating going on. And no, they're not the first team that gets in trouble, but most of the time they just ban them from buying new players. This is a first for me. I've never seen anyone get banned from Champions League.
I've never seen this, and it's one of those punishments where it's going to deter others. If that's what the punishment is for getting caught the first time, I guess, or getting punished for cheating, 2 years. That's devastating. That's devastating.
I don't know if you saw the memes of Agüero back in 2014. He said, "I'm staying at City until we win the Champions League." Well, he's got to wait another 2 years now, and
well, he might win at this one.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna go balls out.
That's
this Champions League.
I predicted. I think I jinxed them. I predicted that Man City would win this year, and then after I predicted that, they got banned for the next 2 years. So, like I said,
they can still win it this year, but they're up against Madrid, which is going to be a tough game.
Let that be a warning to any team that I support that's not Chelsea or I endorse. You try to...
We'll talk about Chelsea in a little bit, man. We'll talk about your Chelsea. Don't worry.
Look, man, we're still in champions. All right. So Man City... who was Man City playing?
They actually play Real Madrid, but it's not this week. It's actually next week. We'll probably talk about them more in next week's podcast.
Yeah. So, who do we have this week?
We have probably the biggest game this week is Dortmund against PSG. Dortmund with their superstars Sancho and Haaland.
Ese mono es...
Those two kids are nasty, man.
I can't remember a better debut or series of debuts.
He came in the second half and scored a hat trick.
He just doesn't stop scoring. He has not stopped scoring.
He won Player of the Month for the Bundesliga, and he only played 60 minutes in this month in January. How crazy is that?
It's insane.
Kid is 19 years old, man.
That's a future.
18 or 19?
How does Dortmund do this? How do they keep doing this?
They always find those talents, man. Sancho's such a great talent, too.
Yeah, hopefully he goes to Chelsea.
I hope he goes to Man U.
He'll choose Chelsea.
I don't know, man. He might choose Liverpool.
Doesn't matter.
He's gonna go to the Premier League.
Yeah, he's going to.
I don't think he'll go to Madrid. Madrid don't need him. They already got those two youngsters. I don't think he'll go to Barca.
In FIFA, Sancho right now is telling his manager, "I feel homesick. I want to go home. Transfer me."
Oh man, the kid is crazy in FIFA, dude. He's 87 rated right now.
That's crazy.
He's 19. Oh man.
So PSG though, I mean, they're always a good team in the.
Neymar might not play.
Yeah.
With an injury. I know Royce is out for Dortmund. What does that mean for PSG if Neymar's not there?
They always have Mbappe. And Mbappe is not a bad, not even replacement, but he's not necessarily replacing him, but it's not somebody.
He hasn't been in form lately. That's the thing. Champions League, he hasn't scored many goals. I think he scored a hat trick in one game, and that's about it. You got Di Maria, who's in form, and then you still got Icardi, who's a solid striker. And Cavani, who's been benched, but I'm pretty sure he might start if Neymar's out.
Yeah. They're always a tough team to play in the beginning of the knockout stages in Champions League. Don't get them and put them in a little bit of a pressure because
Dude, they have a curse, man. They really hardly ever pass through to quarterfinals.
That 1 year where they lost against Barca.
And then last year they lost against Man U.
Oh my god!
Like we've actually got like a last minute penalty call.
That never happens. So what do you think for tomorrow? What's that score?
For Dortmund PSG, I actually gotta give it to Dortmund. I think Dortmund's gonna win 2-1.
2-1. I say it's a 2-2 tie. 2-2 tie.
2-2 tie. Okay.
Yeah, going in the second leg. Then we have Atletico
versus Liverpool.
Contra Liverpool.
The Liverpool machine that can't be stopped. It is incredible. They can literally. My friends, they always send me all the memes about Liverpool, and they can literally lose every single Premier League game that's left, and still have more points than Manchester United.
Yeah, aren't they 15 points away from clinching it, from winning it?
I think so, man. They're so far ahead. It's incredible. Congrats to them for their first Premier League title. First. And it won't be the last.
Last time they were this close, well, not last year, but before that is when our soon-to-be homie Denma Ba stole that ball after Gerrard slipped.
Yep.
Good times.
Oh yeah, man.
If I had the rights to it, I'd just throw the clip on him right here. Just Gerrard slipping. Yep. I'm happy. It's so great that Gerrard never got a Premier League title.
You know, I got heated with my friends. I told them, hey man, you know what? Just enjoy that Liverpool's good right now, because after club leaves, whether it's now or in 20 years, your team is gonna be shit again.
Yeah. Guess who won? Who did win a Premier League? Better than Gerrard.
Oh yeah,
Lampard is better than Gerrard. Come at me. Let's go.
I got gigs, man.
But Atletico, man.
They have not been informed lately, man.
No.
Joao Felix is not working out with that.
He needs to get out of there.
With Cholo's strategy, man. Again, he's a defensive-minded coach. Plays the counter-attack well. Balón parado, juegan re bien. But still, man, I don't think it'll be enough to beat Liverpool.
They're not dynamic enough. Liverpool is just insanely talented, front to back. Every player in each position is a great talent. They have a pretty all-right keeper. Their defense is pretty solid. Van Dijk is just put Van Dijk out there. They can have nobody else but one Van Dijk, and they'll be fine.
It's gonna be an interesting game because Atleti does have a great defense and they tend to defend well. But I don't know if they can handle Salah, Mane, and Firmino up there, man.
Yeah, that speed is just deadly. What do you think about this one?
I'm actually going to give it to Liverpool. I think it's going to be more of a 3-1, 3-0 win.
Yeah, I'd say it's going to be an all-out win. I'd say 2-0. I don't think Liverpool gets scored on, at least this half.
Yeah, unless there's like a free kick or a golazo or something like that. Goal of a corner kick, something like that. But I don't think they'll get outplayed at all. I think Liverpool's going to take this one.
Yeah, and then we also have Valencia versus Atalanta.
As one of our Wednesday games, you know, our Tuesday games are insane, and then our Wednesday games are kind of like, okay. I have not seen Atalanta play that much, but from seeing the roster that Valencia has, I'm going to go with Valencia in this one.
Yeah, just on paper, it's a Valencia game through and through. Atalanta, from what I've seen, a little bit, not that I've seen them actually play, but just peripherals and just highlights and stuff, they got a pretty all right squad. I don't think it's anything to write home about. You know, it is the octavos de final, so the round of 16, but they still have a couple of straggling teams like the next one too. So I mean, for this one, what do we say? Valencia takes it.
I'm gonna give it to Valencia, probably like a 2-1, maybe 3-1 win as well.
Yeah, I'll give them, let's say 1-0 by one goal, 2 goals.
It could go 0-0 too. Could be a tie. Who knows?
Those pesky soccer ties.
And then we got Tottenham versus Leipzig. Don't let Leipzig fool you. They are good with Werner, Tim Werner on top.
Timo Werner is deadly up there.
He's deadly. Tottenham are not in the best form either.
Yeah.
I believe they have a few injuries. I think Kane's injured, so he's not gonna play. So that's a huge disadvantage already. I don't know if they'll either play Son or Moura up there, Lucas Moura, but again, Tottenham in Champions League have proven everyone wrong before, making it to the Champions League final last year. I'm actually going to give this one like a 2-2 tie. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but it's going to be a super close game. Hopefully Son impresses me again and does some magic.
I think Leipzig actually takes this one.
Okay.
2-1 victory, and then Tottenham will get it back in the second leg. But I think for this first one,
okay, that's fair.
Leipzig's going to go ahead
I like that.
and take that. But yeah, so I think that's our show, right? That's it. Thank you guys for joining us.
We'll catch you later. Wait. We had one Premier League game today.
Oh, did we?
At Manchester United against the almighty Chelsea, who were probably favored to win this game.
At home.
You know, you guys are Man U's kids. We beat you guys in our season opener 3-0. Then we come back to your house, beat you 2-0. It was a great feeling seeing Man U score after 3 whole Premier League games. Hadn't scored since Rashford got injured. Oh, man, thank you, Chelsea, for giving us this win. I appreciate it. Now we're 3 points behind you guys. It was a great win for Man U. Martial scored a great header assist from Wan-Bissaka, who completely destroyed Willian. And then Maguire came in flying like a mighty hero, scoring off a header in the box from a corner kick. Crossed by our new star.
Are you even allowed to have that much forehead in soccer? Like, isn't that legal? Maguire's just
he scored against the oldest player still playing in the Premier League, Caballero.
Bro,
so you have Kepa. So let's judge Lampard right now. You have Kepa, and you decide to start Caballero against Manchester United. What is that?
Okay, so Lampard came out and said, "Look, Kepa's getting benched. Sometimes you guys need to get benched, and it'll make you guys better at the end of the day. You guys are going to come back better." That's what Lampard said. If that's what he's going with, and that's why he benched him, sure. Why? Kepa has been ass. The amount of money that we paid for him,
he hasn't been playing great at all. Nope. I haven't kept up with Chelsea because you guys are trash.
Playing good at all. He got benched. He deserved to be benched. So okay, let's throw.
How great is Caballero? How much of a difference is Caballero gonna do?
He looks so old, and he's not. He's tiny, and he's tiny. Those goals,
like once you see that Martial goal, you're gonna be like, the goalie could have dove for that. I think Kepa would have blocked it.
Kepa, I think would have blocked it. We would have had a better chance.
Crazy. I mean, I think this game is Lampard to blame.
I mean, look.
Besides Man U being excellent on the pitch.
They're all right. They got lucky too. They got lucky in the first half. We should have scored at least one. Not even counting. We'll get to it, but we should have had at least one.
We had Bailey back, which made it even tougher for you guys to score on.
When he's on point, when he actually plays,
he's actually pretty good. First official game this season.
Yeah, she did pretty good. I'll give it to him. Yeah. Maguire played good. Look, the one player that it's one of those things where you say, I'd rather have that player on my team than play against them.
I know who you're going to say.
Wan-Bissaka. Es una verga ese güey.
Oh, man, such a monster. Tackling monster, bro. They were judging him saying he has a low amount of assists in the season, this and that. He actually assisted this game, but look at his tackles, man. His slide tackling is probably the best in the world right now.
As a former goalkeeper, that's your right back that you want. The right back that he'll lose the ball, if he makes mistakes, he'll come back and get that back. And if he doesn't, he'll foul him. And then you know what? That's what you got to do.
Exactly.
That's what you got to do. So, mis respetos. You know what?
He's RB 101 right there, man.
Absolutely. But man, Chelsea, bro, we need somebody that can score. We just bought for the next summer Ziatek
from Ajax.
From Ajax.
A great signing, by the way. A steal of a price of what, 40 million, 45 million?
Yeah.
That player, the way the market's inflated right now, that player should be worth at least 75 million. And
wait, you're worth 10 million. That's how bad this market is.
Straight up, man. I don't know how Chelsea managed to pull that off. I have a feeling his contract ended in the summer, and they wanted to get some money out of him at least.
But like, that's not what we need,
to make a deal.
Like, sure, it's great. He's gonna be amazing. He's gonna score great goals. He's gonna assist. He's gonna be a great player.
Who's he gonna cross the ball to?
He'll cross it.
You got the mighty Giroud.
Not anymore.
Oh, he's out. He's out then.
Yeah.
Oh,
we got Batshuayi.
Man, you pick him up. Pick up your boy.
We got Batshuayi. We got
The batsman.
Tammy Abraham. But even then, like,
Who?
he started this season amazingly. Relax. All right. But no, we need somebody.
Now?
We need somebody up top that can finish that 2-3 shots that went right next to the post.
Did Pulisic even play this game?
Look, Pulisic.
Your $50 million, $50 million signing.
Pulisic. I'd much rather play 47-year-old Pedro out there. Pulisic.
Pedro looks so slow out there, man.
Yeah,
he's done. He's done for, man. He needs to go to China.
Yeah, China, MLS, somewhere where the pace is slower. Italy.
I can see him in MLS. Maybe SanDiego Loyals.
Hey, yeah. Joe Benny Corona for SanDiego Loyals. You heard it here first. He's gonna sign with the Loyals like in 10 years, and I'll be like, look, episode 3.
That'd be great.
Episode
That'd be
3. It's a travesty. You know what? We're still ahead by 3 points. So okay, we'll make it interesting. You can have those 3 points. It still sucks that we lost. The way we lost. It was 1-0. Sure, great cross. Wan-Bissaka. Christensen, ¿qué estás haciendo? What are you doing? He got destroyed on that header. Martial came in and he scored it. Great, perfect. Christensen got taken out for that mistake.
That was savage from Lampard. He just took him out. He said, you know what? You're going to mess up like that?
Yeah.
I'm going to take you out and put Soma in.
Yeah, put Kurt Zuma in there. It was still 1-0, and then we were going to go ahead and later in the game tie it, and we tied it 1-1. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then
VAR to the rescue.
I cannot tell you
get it
how much I hate VAR. For those of you, if you're watching, don't know what VAR is, visual assistant referee. Pretty much,
best thing that's happened to the game in a while, man.
No, you can stop the game. You can stop the flow of the game to go watch a screen or go. Let's see somebody tell you, hey,
I see that point. Yeah,
let's stop the game. Let's go and stop the momentum of this.
It gives you the right call. What else wouldn't you want?
The most technology that should be in this game is goal line technology. That's it. It's either a goal is a goal or it's not a goal.
It doesn't stop the game for that long.
For that long, I don't care. The goal line technology is instant. That's all you need.
Yeah, but that's just for goal line technology. That's just if it's a goal or not a goal. What about offsides?
What about penalties? Look, in the World Cup, let's just put it this way.
Penal wouldn't have happened if we had VAR, and Mexico would have been in at least semifinals in that World Cup.
You know what?
And that would have been the best year of my life.
I understand it. It hurts me. It pains me. See, no era penal. But I understand that as a soccer person, like that happens. It's part of the game. Look, the ref got it wrong. Okay, if you go and you send the best of the best players, the best of the best coaches, the best of the best referees, everybody's the best of the best. Even they make mistakes. Let them make mistakes. Am I going to be upset about it? Yeah. That goal.
That's what VAR is so great. There's still going to be mistakes. There's still your human error.
Then why? Why bother
with
it?
But it limits them. It limits the mistakes. I'm tired of seeing so many mistakes out there. And then you just bashing the referee. Oh, the referee messed up. This and that. This and that.
Even
this
if
limits the mistakes.
Even if it was 100% mistake free, I'd give it the benefit of the doubt. But you just said it. There's still mistakes. So then why are we even bothering with it?
Because it's a work in progress, man.
Nothing's
going to be perfect right away.
Well, it's been here long enough, even being used in the world stage,
it's been
better.
What, like 2 years with it?
In a professional setting, 2 years is plenty. I'm done
not.
with this
It is not. It is not plenty.
And it's not even the 1-2 goals.
They were properly disallowed with the rule.
Look,
Giroud was offside. His foot was offside.
Este güey, sí, güey.
Yeah, it was Giroud.
Sí, güey. Este vato, he was half a toe offsides.
Which was offsides. That's exactly my point.
If VAR is not there,
that would have been a goal. It would have been a goal.
It would have been a goal.
Which is again why VAR is so great. It catches the mistakes.
Would have been a goal. But that human error, it's part of it, man. It's part of it.
I'm tired of that having to be part of it. Soccer is growing. Sports are growing, man. Technology has to be a part of it. Sure. Any other sport in the world has the technology.
They have it.
Soccer should have it too.
Do you know what's going to end up happening? You know what's going to end up happening with this
What?
VAR? They're going to do commercial breaks during VAR.
They're
VAR
not gonna do
is
commercial
sponsored
breaks
by
during it.
Comex. Blah, 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 blah. This VAR is brought to you in
It
part
does
by
not take
Chevy.
that long. Are you kidding me? It takes maybe at most 30 seconds.
30 seconds is a long time. I'm sorry.
It
30
is
seconds
not.
is a
It is
long
not,
time.
man.
It is a long time.
Oh, okay. How about in the future? Maybe they fix it and it's just a watch instead of having to go see the computer. Maybe the watch and it tells the foul, no foul. And it takes like 10 seconds.
No. I don't know. If it's... Look, before VAR...
Because the thing is, the way they're doing it in the Premier League is the people in the screens are telling him whether it's a penalty or not.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's really close, they'll let the referee know, hey, you know what? You check it out so you see, you judge it for yourself.
In the good old days, what would happen is even today, let's say a goal is scored and it was super offsides and it shouldn't have been a goal, right? What do you say? What did the referee say? Goal. Then it was a goal. Oh, this foul. It wasn't a foul. It was a foul. Did the referee mark it? No. Then it's not a foul.
Yeah, but it's a mistake. And it could change the outcome of the game.
It happens. Like you were talking about Chivas.
Teams have been robbed from well-deserved wins
Sure.
because of this mistake. It should not happen anymore.
So there haven't been any VAR mistakes that have...
I already told you there has been mistakes, but not as much as it when VAR was not there.
Then don't implement something that's going to eliminate mistakes that's going to carry on its own set of mistakes. I just don't like VAR.
You don't like it because it has not helped you out at all. It has not benefited any of your teams.
I could probably think of an offside or two that benefited, but even then, even if it's for my team, in the sport of soccer, I am a purist to the point where that's why I like soccer.
Or you are reluctant to move on and grow with the technology that we need to have.
We have it. Goal line technology.
Again, that's used for goals. It doesn't
thing.
mark fouls. It doesn't mark offsides. It doesn't mark anything like that.
What's the most important thing of a decision? Is something a goal or is something not a goal? That's the most important thing. We have the thing that tells us that goal line technology. That's it. Anything else, you have the
PK
best
gives you
of
a
the
chance
best.
for either scoring a goal or not scoring a goal.
I don't like it. We should have the best referees there. We should have a referee behind the net. We should have the best linesmen. This is where
I'll tell you where VAR should not get involved. Like it happened in the Chivas game. They didn't mark it, but there was a foul and they let the play go. Sometimes VAR goes back and says, "Oh, there was a foul back here. This whole play didn't count." That shouldn't be a part of it. I agree with that.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous. It's dumb. That ruins the flow of the game. Okay, because it takes back a whole play. Another thing, offsides, it does help. And it's quick. It's quick. They don't even have to check it. They tell you whether it was offside. It's kind of like goal line technology. It's pretty instant.
Why even bother with
referees
10
seconds.
Why even bother with refs? Why even bother with sideline refs?
Oh, you think a robot's going to stop a fight? You think a robot's going to control the players?
Robot is a robot, and I can't get mad at a robot. Look, like FIFA. If you look at FIFA, those offsides that they call, una madrecita, like it's legitimate 100%
and
of the time.
that's what VAR is doing
100% of the time. But that just ruins the mystique, the free flow of what soccer is.
But if it's offsides, it's offsides.
Unless the referee doesn't call it offsides, in which case it's not offsides.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, sorry.
Nah, I highly disagree right there.
Tell us who you agree with, VAR, no VAR.
There's things that they can change with VAR. It's not perfect yet, but it's this serving of the right purpose, man. It's trying to do the right thing by making the game fair.
I'm gonna remind you, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost Man U. It's gonna cost. I don't even want to say US or like Mexico because that would hurt me too, but.
It'll be against us. It'll be against us too. Of course, it'll be against us a couple times.
A couple times, yeah. See, even then,
but that's okay. It makes it fair. Look what happened last year when Man City almost scored. Oh my God. Like a last-minute winner to something they saw celebrated. VAR disallowed the goal. What did Pep Guardiola say?
How magical would that have been, though?
Well, what did Pep Guardiola say though? Don't change the topic right now. Pep Guardiola said, "You know what? It was offsides."
Because it was called offsides.
It was fair.
Had it not been called offsides,
because they checked on the VAR,
he would have taken it. He would have taken it and
But
been like,
he
"Yep,
said it was
was
the
it
right
offsides?" And he would have said the same thing. Yeah, it was
and
offsides.
you know, before it's happened with the mistakes, you know, and the coaches say, you know what, it's happened to us, it's happened to me, it's happened to everyone. Let's just keep going with it. I remember a couple years ago there was a huge Mexico game against Panama. That was to go to the final. It was a semifinal. They got a penalty in the last minute. They couldn't score. They needed one more goal. They got a PK in the last minute that was not a foul. And they were saying Mexico should miss the penalty on purpose, this and that. And Mexico scored it. You know, the players said, you know what?
Absolutely.
It's happened to us again. It's happened to us. This time we're fortunate that it happened for us. But with VAR, it takes off those mistakes. You don't have to argue, something's for us, something against it. It's a different way now.
There's a beauty to the imperfection of soccer. There's a beauty to the imperfection of wrong mistakes. That creates drama. That creates, you know what? Had it been the other way,
But
you guys would have been upset, and it would have made the
still
rivalry
have
even better.
You still have those imperfections.
And see, that's the thing. You still have them, so why even bother
But
with it?
because it limits the mistakes. Don't you understand that?
As a player, I don't like it. As a viewer, I don't like it.
I love
As
it.
a professional sports watcher, I don't like it. It's like,
I like
again,
it. I think the sport is heading in the right direction with the technology.
No.
I think it's time for us to have it.
They should have stopped that goal line technology. That's all I'm saying. Goal line technology is great. Can we
I
agree?
disagree. Goal line technology
It's
is great. It's amazing.
It's the best thing.
The best
But
thing the
that's
game
it.
has had. VAR is a close second with the offsides and the penalty changing.
You don't need sideline referees stopping fights. They never stop fights anyway. But again, you're just eliminating that. So you know what?
Oh man, nah. I mean, let us know in the comments. Let us know. DM us anything. Do you like VAR? Do you not like VAR? I know a lot of people don't like it, and I get it. It's the history of soccer. It's the flow of the game. The fact that there's human error is amazing. I understand all that, but I think it's time to start moving on from that so it can limit those mistakes and have the game be more fair for all the teams. Because there's been a lot of teams that have been robbed from titles, from games, from goals. That, to me personally, I think they shouldn't have been robbed.
De mí te me vas a acordar. Te me vas a acordar. And I'm going to remind you, and I'm not going to let you forget it. And it's going to hurt. It's going to be...
Well, what are you going to remind me? Just say it. What are you
I'm
going to
remind you when you guys get a goal taken away on a super technicality in a Champions League final and you guys lose it because of it.
And you know what I'm going to say?
What are you going to say?
I'm probably going to say, oh man, screw that. I hate it. But it's the beauty of the game. There's a mistake. I get it. It was the right decision at the end of the day.
All right. Okay. We're still 3 points ahead.
Actually, the table. Let's do a recap of the Premier League table.
Yeah.
Liverpool's in first, 76 points.
Oh, that's done. That's done.
Man City's in. This is only with 26 games played. Man City is a far second with 51 points. They're literally 25 points ahead of City.
Madres.
25 points. Third place is surprisingly Leicester City, who are doing great. They're at 50 points, 1 point behind City. Fourth is Chelsea at 41, 9 points behind Leicester. Tottenham at fifth with 40. Sheffield United, a surprise team that's up there with 39. Man U at 7 with 38. Then Wolves with 36 at 8.
That's what you can.
Now, my question is, I don't know if you know the answer to this, or if anyone knows the answer, please let me know. With the ban, does that like erase City off second, and then we'll move Leicester up to second, and then third for Champions League qualification?
I think that's how it works, but I don't think that's how.
Because I know fourth place goes to like a playoff type of match against another team. Like I know in Spanish called repechaje.
And then if an English team who's in the Champions League wins the Champions League, that takes a spot away from.
Yeah, so eventually there's like 5 Premier League teams.
There could be. I could see UEFA punishing City, but also punishing England football and saying, you know what, you just lose a spot.
What if City wins the Champions League? Because I know the winner of the Champions League gets to be in Champions League again. Would it be the second place team that gets to go to advance?
They're not banned from the Supercopa where they play the champion of the Europa League. So
and another question, I haven't really found the answer for. Are they banned from all UEFA competitions or just Champions League?
I think Champions League. So I mean, if they do terribly and they make it qualify for
I've
Europa,
seen titles where it's like, oh, they're banned from UEFA, they're banned from this. So if it's just Champions League, they'll play probably Europa League. They'll play the Super Cup if they win it. But I mean,
will Pep be there though?
Man, that's a great question. Will Pep stay at Man City? I don't think so.
No.
This is his last season there.
Yeah, he's already making his back. Where's he going though?
Oh, please go to Man U.
Oh no!
Imagine he just goes across town with their rivals.
No. I do miss Mourinho versus Pep. That was
Imagine if he does go to Man U. How crazy would that be? Because I honestly think this is Ole's last season with Man U.
Oh, but Ole's been doing amazing. Ole's the best thing to happen to Man U.
When have you heard me say that?
David, not you. I've heard
others. I don't think Ole has been that great ever since he signed. He started off great, but now with time, you're saying that he's really not qualified to be a Manchester United coach.
I mean, I guess Manchester United is now used to being not first or second, so I guess you guys got your guy. Good job.
You know, I wouldn't mind being fourth, third. I just want Champions League again.
Listen to you.
I want Champions League again.
Fergie is crying.
I mean, compared to this Liverpool team, realistically, man, being in second place right now, it's like, oh, that's really good. Because this Liverpool team is just out of this world, man. They've 25 wins, 1 draw.
That used to be us. That used to be Man U and Chelsea.
That used to be a long time ago.
But you know what? Let them have it. I mean,
again, Liverpool's congrats on your first Premier League title. I hate Liverpool. You guys are going to be shit again in the future once Klopp leaves. Even if he retires there, I don't care. 20 years, 30 years. Once he's gone, you guys are trash.
All props to Klopp, though. So
yeah,
I guess
he changed everything there.
Jeez. I mean, some good soccer happening. Anything else with your Man U?
I mean, we signed this guy Igalo, and he's the first Nigerian player to play for Man U. That's pretty cool.
Do you know who was supposed to be the first one?
Who?
Guess. Do you not know Nigerian players?
I'm trying to think.
I'll give you a hint. He's a center fielder. Center fielder? What the fuck?
Center fielder, okay.
Fucking baseball. He is center mid. Played center defensive mid mostly, but for his country, Nigeria, he played center attacking mid, and he was a beast.
Michael Essien?
Close. He's not Nigerian. You got the first name right.
Michael.
John Obi Mikel.
Okay.
Mikel. In my years of being a Chelsea fan, I've never liked him. I hated him. I hated him as a player.
But for Nigeria, he's a monster, man.
Yeah. No, did you know that he was actually signed with you guys? Or like he was about to
really?
sign? Yeah. Like, you know how Willian was signed with Tottenham and then we stole him?
Kind of like Pedro was pretty much signed with us and you guys stole him again.
We did that with John Obi Mikel. We stole him from you guys. Yeah.
So did Pedro. And then we ended up keeping Di Maria and that busted. Anyways.
But yeah.
We're not going to dwell on the past.
So yeah,
what else do we got? I mean, that's a lot of soccer we've talked about all during the show, man.
So let's switch it up a little bit. We're gonna
go just for our viewers. If you're first time watching, we not only discuss soccer, we talk every sport that we can.
Yeah.
And you know, football, NFL's over, but we got the XFL.
Obviously, XFL week 2. We're gonna go ahead and talk about it. All the exciting things that happened over this week.
It was great, man.
It was great. Moving on.
NBA All-Star Weekend. That was great to watch.
That was that was actually better to watch than anything XFL had this week.
Yeah, what happened in XFL? Nothing, right? Moving on from that.
Yeah, no, we're done.
All-Star Weekend, man. It was really emotional for a lot of players, especially after Kobe Bryant passed away, and he really had an impact in the All-Star Weekend.
People are saying that the format of it was what fixed it, and yeah, I'll give him that for the actual All-Star game. But there was something special. Like I think even from beyond, I think Kobe fixed the All-Star game somehow, some way or another. Kobe fixed the All-Star game, and you know, props to Adam Silver, the commissioner, who named the MVP All-Star MVP award to the player who has won the most MVP All-Star awards, Kobe Bryant.
Yes, sir, man.
Kawhi Leonard took that home. But it was just it was a really good All-Star weekend. Usually, to be completely honest, I don't actually watch as much basketball as I should. I do watch the All-Star game though. I always like All-Star games for any
It's
sports.
always fun watching all those events, man. I think in my opinion it's way more fun than watching the NFL like All-Star weekend,
The Pro Bowls.
Bowl and all that.
I mean, I like baseball and baseball All-Star.
I heard the
cool.
baseball ones. I think it's probably better than the NFL too.
Oh yeah. But they had
They changed a couple things for the score.
Yeah, so they changed it to where they had to reach a certain score in the fourth quarter.
There was 24 points added to the leading scorer team after the third quarter.
And all the money that they made went to charity, so that was good. But even then, I think the fact that the trophy was named after Kobe Bryant, people actually played hard.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen that much defense being played in an All-Star game. The fourth, I was watching it on Twitter, and they had Shaq, Candace Parker, and D Wade and a couple of people. Shaq was he was destroyed. He was having a great time.
Oh yeah, man.
And Candace Parker was saying, this is the best All-Star game ever," and Shaq had saying like, "No, you don't know what to talk about." Like Shaq.
I know one of the biggest things in this All-Star Week was the slam dunk contest. It's part of the biggest thing. Gordon actually participated again. And he got robbed again, man.
Again.
He jumped over Taco Fall. If you don't know who Taco Fall is, Google him right now. He's 7'5".
Well, not now, just after.
After you watch the show. 7'5". 7 feet 5 inches tall. He jumped over him and dunked the ball.
And lost. He got 50 points after 50 points after 50 points after 50 points.
And they gave him 3 9s in this one when the other player got 2 9s. And he kept really doing the same dunk.
It was, props to, ¿cómo se llama este güey que ganó? El vato que ganó. It was great. From the first round, we had some nostalgia with Howard putting on the cape on.
Derek Jones.
Yeah, Derek Jones. It was his birthday. Some people say there's a conspiracy because he plays for the Miami Heat, the team where D Wade, one of the judges who gave a 9 to Gordon. You can say whatever you want. It was a good, entertaining dunk contest. I haven't seen.
It just sucks that he says he's not going to come back.
Yeah. How cool would it have been to see Gordon and Zach LaVine once more? And you know what? Guess here comes a new challenger, Zion Williamson. That just writes itself.
They wanted John Moran to participate too. He's saying that he won't participate. Hopefully in the future he does, because he's had some monster dunks too, man.
Gordon just, I don't know, man. Beautiful dunks. I don't know. It just sucks that he
deserved it, man. He really deserved it.
Yeah. Granted, the other
who has the balls to jump over someone that's 7'5"?
That guy.
That guy, man. He should have won that.
He actually wanted Shaq to do it, but Shaq, I think, was with the little phone and he couldn't. And he was like, I can't do it.
That's crazy, man.
So his next one was like,
Shaq?
He's let me see. He's a madresota and a half. Convert that how you want.
7'1".
Madres.
Taco Fall is taller, man. Madres. I feel like it's a little tougher to jump over Shaq because he's really wide.
Just wide, yeah.
But still, 7'5" to clear that, man. That was crazy.
And lose.
And just every dunk that we saw, man, like it was a fun dunk contest. From Milwaukee.
This fool came out in a white man can't jump outfit and just showed everybody that white man can jump. But there was a dunk he did where he went over the dude, he got the pass, bounced it on the backboard, and then dunked it. The crowd was silent. The crowd was like, okay.
Pat Connaughton? I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he popped off, man. He had that, like, those dunks he did, man.
No, they were pretty cool, man. But again, it was a really good All-Star weekend again.
Yeah, it was.
I watch these as you know, just purely entertainment. Sometimes the guys come out and, you know, they don't give the effort. They don't want to get injured. I don't blame them, but they came out to play. Giannis was diving for the balls in the fourth quarter when they went out. Him and LeBron went at it. He blocked LeBron. LeBron got it back. There was fouls. There were free throws. It ended in a free throw by Anthony Davis. I mean,
he missed the first one too, which made everything even more intense.
Yeah, and it was overall just really fun to watch. Hopefully, you know,
Kawhi Leonard deserved the MVP.
Yeah, no, Kawhi's actually was really close with Kobe too. People don't really know that.
He was
so much so that Kawhi was gonna use Kobe told him, hey, you should use this guy as a helicopter guy. He's my guy, and this is the same guy that went down with him. It's just, you know, it was a pretty tough week for some of the players, you could tell. But it's good that there was so much love and closure, and Jennifer Hudson came out, sang beautifully. It was really nice. And Chicago comes out for these things. I don't think there's been a bad All-Star game in Chicago. But yeah, I mean,
props to the NBA, man.
Yeah. So yeah, how do you? I mean,
I think just wrapping it with NBA is pretty clear.
I think
All-Star weekend, you know, ending it with Kobe.
Yeah.
I mean, gotta let you guys know who we're sponsored by. You know, we're also sponsored by Tacos El Vaquero. If you guys want it for an event, you can hit them up Tacos El Vaquero SD in Instagram.
Yeah, we're also sponsored by Fierce Beats. So probably what you're hearing right now is the outro, and we're gonna go and throw the outro song. Fierce Beats is a San Diego producer. If you guys need beats for any type of occasion, anything you guys need, that's your guy. Check him out. Fierce Beats on Instagram, fiercebeats.com. If you guys use on his website the promo code 2balls, that's the number 2 BALLS, one word, you'll get 10% off for anything on there. Pretty cool guy. Communicate with him, and he'll get you set up for anything you need, man.
And we're trying to add a third sponsor to our show.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, we do have space, and how cool would it look? I mean, we got
cap space for you guys.
Barcata up here. We got San Diego Loyal, and I mean, how good would that look? I mean, right there.
You gotta see it, man.
So
come on, Stone Brewing.
If you guys would like to help us out, let us know. We'll be in talks. But yeah, thank you guys for listening, checking us out. Thank you for all the support that you guys have been giving us.
Yes, sir.
Those views, the interaction on Instagram. We met Landon Donovan, man.
Stay tuned this whole week, man. Stay tuned this whole week. We're gonna be dropping videos almost every day.
Yeah, and so I'm having the time of my life, man. This is exactly what
we met Donovan, man.
That's crazy. I'm still shook on that.
We're gonna get to the point where it's like, hey, what's up, dude? What's up, guys? How's it going?
Yeah, and we're gonna do that with like you know, Eden Hazard, stuff. It'll happen, man.
And eventually we'll get the press passes for the World Cup.
It'll happen, guys. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Like, share, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Follow us Instagram, 2 Balls and a Mic. Twitter, 2 Balls and a Mic. We're gonna interact a little bit more on there. Trying to get a little bit more active on there. But
and then just shout out to everyone that's been actually sharing our page on Instagram, Twitter, anything. We really do appreciate it, guys. Again, we're growing pretty quick. We want to keep it going. We got to keep rolling with the momentum, and we're great at rolling.
Your burritos are on their way. Don't think I forgot. They're on their way.
You just got to remind us for it.
Yeah, I got to see you. So with that said, guys, catch you guys later.
All right, have a good one.